Now, I made the statement. We're still talking about sex and sexual addiction. We made the statement already, you know, if you were watching and you've seen all of the parts, that first of all, people who have an addiction, they are in a need to express themselves. They're using whatever they're addicted to express themselves. And since it's an addiction, it's a mental health. So it's not going to fulfill it. It may give you the false pretense that it's working, but it's not. It's an addiction. Do we got to explain addiction? How about explaining insanity? How about explaining mental health? Well, let's go and talk about addiction then. It means that a person keep on doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to succeed. Same thing with insanity. Keep on doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, the same way, the same thing. Expecting to get different results. What else did I say? Mental illness. You are doing something and it's causing a confliction. Why? Because what you're doing is not producing the results and you keep on doing it. So it's causing a confliction. It's causing a confliction because somewhere inside of your mind, your intelligence says, this is not working. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it to me? Your own self is saying, why are you doing this to me? So that's what an addiction is. Now, before the break, you know what I said? I said that addiction and the cycle of addiction is just like a drug dealer. It means that somebody is getting paid off of your addiction. And they want you to be addicted because that's how they get paid. You understand? They know when you're addicted, you're apparently not thinking. You're not using your brain. You keep coming back. And you're not fulfilling yourself, but you keep coming back. You have an addiction. You have a mental illness. You are insane. You are, if you have an addiction. But it's very important for you to know that people use your addiction so that they can succeed. The masters of your addiction, whatever it is, you know. If you say, well, you know, you masturbate, you know, you don't do it total in isolation by yourself. You might be by yourself, but maybe you're looking at pornography. Okay? Pornography is getting paid. Maybe you're looking at pictures, X-rated pictures. The producers of that are getting paid. Now, if you have a imagination that is so great, and you don't need per se pictures of pornography, but that you put it in your mind, well, one day you're going to fulfill that need to have sex. That's what you're going to do. So it's going to have the same conclusion or consequences if you were masturbating and looking at pornography. But it's very understanding to understand that people use your addiction so that they can succeed. You know, if you were negotiating a contract, and let's say it's an employment contract. Now, you know you need this job because it'll get you more sex. It will. If you get a job, it would get you more sex because more people would find you appealing. And like I say, people know you're addicted. because they listen. What I'm saying is they risk believing that you are addicted because it's so prevalent in society. Maybe they don't know you, but it's so prevalent in society, and people don't even like talking about it. People don't even like educating themselves about it. They just, you know, they because it's a sticky issue. You know, people use sex for other than conceiving a child in our society, and it's so prevalent. That's why you can make the gamble that somebody has a sexual desire, or you can run a system. You can run a business based on that because you say, well, you know, I believe that everybody is addicted to sex in some type of way, and I will run my business around that to try to capitalize off of that. Now, it's just like the casino. You know, well, you know, you're at the casino, and the beautiful lady with her breasts out, you know, and says, hey, would you like a drink? Now, I know that I don't need to drink while money is being, I'm gambling, I'm betting, I'm waging, and you know, the drink comes, and do you like the drink? Yes, I want a drink. Yes, but you're focusing on the breasts. It's the truth. You're focusing on the breast. Why do you think the breast is walking around? I seen some nice breasts at the casino. I said, God dog it. Some nice breasts. I'm saying, wow, what do they hire? Topless dancers? You know, wow. And then they have the drinks. It's a double whammy. People use drinks for the same reason. To express themselves. So people, I came to tell you about people uses your addiction to succeed. They even expect that you have a sexual addiction. But not all people. Some people stay focused on the issues. You cannot move them in one way or the other because they understand. And then when you try to sucker them up into some sexual scheme, they like, okay, you know, I didn't say nothing at first, but you tried to get me on this sexual thing. I seen the way you were moving your lips while you were talking to me. I seen the way you were crossing your legs when you did that. I seen the way you tried to show more cleavage. I seen the way you were trying to be romantic. Look, we're talking business here. But see, not everybody is going to be swayed. This is something that appeals to male or female. Anybody can do it. But so I say it's like if a person who is selling sex in one way or the other, whether it's pornography or sex, is in porn. You know, I had the opportunity to talk to somebody that was in porn. They're not addicted to sex. Some people are, but they're the ones who are getting used. But the ones who are strong-minded and they have sex and they're a good performer, they don't even have an addiction to sex. They just do it for money. They're not buying into, this is how you express yourself. They use it for money. They say this is what others participate in this pornography for, because they have an addiction. They need to express themselves, and they're strong. And you would think that they have a problem too. They don't. They just do it. It's just nothing. They don't even need to have sex. They just do it because they get money. So it'll help for you to understand that. And my name is Maurice May. This is my research. And I'm a comedian and I'm an activist. And if anybody want to get a hold to me and they need to know more about this research in order for them to help, I do one-on-one talk. You can call me. You can email me. We can even have a video conference. We'll be right back.